Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I wanted to rank every single Disney Plus Marvel show that came out in 2021. Now, this was a big year for Marvel TV. They released 5 different Marvel-related TV shows on Disney Plus, and not all of them were great. We got some stinkers in the mix, but without further ado, I want to get started on my list, starting with number 5. So number 5, my least favorite MCU Disney Plus show of the year is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Talk about a letdown. This show has such an exciting and engaging first episode, and then it just meanders and dills about for the next 5. Nothing important happens in this show. Maybe it's set up for Val and the Thunderbolts, but you can tell that because of the switch up of when Black Widow was released, you can tell that this was released at a very unfortunate time for Marvel, where this was supposed to come out after Black Widow, so you were supposed to already know about Val and everything like that, whereas her introduction in here is kind of used like we should already know who she is, but we obviously don't. And the characters honestly suck. Besides Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie, these are not good characters. US Agent is interesting for the most part, but then somehow they redeem him by the end of the season, and I just do not like that at all. It's boring. It doesn't seem to understand the characters and just kind of has them piss around for most of the episodes. There's literally an entire episode of Sam and Bucky just rebuilding a boat together, and that's it. And like, it's nice seeing these characters together, but we've had them for so long. These are not new characters to us. So yeah, that's my least favorite Disney Plus show of the year. Moving on to number 4. So coming in at number 4, and remember, this is my personal opinion, we have WandaVision. Now, I know this is a lot of people's favorite, and I don't think I relate to Wanda nearly as much as a lot of other people seem to. I don't buy the hero aspect to Wanda, and I feel like this show really tries hard to sell that she is a hero, and I don't see it. And the show really built up to nothing, in my opinion. It had some solid episodes leading up to about episode 4 or 5, a huge reveal with Evan Peters, which literally just tickled all of our balls and did nothing with. I can't believe that was all set up for a boner joke. That is absolutely ridiculous that Marvel would do that. But WandaVision as a whole just didn't seem it didn't seem whole, it didn't seem complete. It seemed like set up for Doctor Strange, and it just seemed like a prelude to explain why Wanda is in Doctor Strange and why she is how she is. I feel like this existed for the sole purpose of getting Wanda from point A to point B, and besides that, it's just not a show I'll ever be rewatching or recommending to anybody. Coming in at number 3 is What If. Now, What If is kind of a mix-up. It's a mixed bag. Some episodes are great, like the Doctor Strange episode, and some episodes are just boring, like the Peggy Carter episode or most other episodes, honestly. I'm honestly not a humongous fan of this show, and that might speak to how much I dislike WandaVision and Falcon, to put those below this. But I found the show so hit or miss. It starts off weak, in my opinion, and then only really has 2 or 3 redeeming episodes, and everyone will have their own favorite episode, but I don't think that's enough to keep people coming back, especially since it's really a broken season. You can tell that like some episodes are missing here and there, and I'm not crazy about it. It's not for me. The animation style is not for me. The animation's not bad by any means, it's just not my personal choice. So that's my number 3. I'll keep it brief and short on What If, but yeah, moving on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we've got Hawkeye. Now, we are fresh off the boat of Hawkeye, and honestly, this is not that bad of a show. It's not great by any means, but it's okay. We get reintroduced to Kingpin, even though his character seems pretty goofy in comparison to how he was in Daredevil, but I don't know, it's just okay. The story is meh. It mostly revolves around Ronin and the identity of Ronin being revealed to certain characters, and I enjoy Kate Bishop for the most part, but she definitely comes across as that quirky do-it-herself girl that we see in a lot of different coming-of-age movies, and her character can be pretty annoying at times, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's good way of bringing Florence Pugh into the mix of things, good way of getting Hawkeye out of the mix and making way for a new Hawkeye, but besides that, it's really nothing special. So yeah, that's my number 2 pick. coming in at number 1 is probably pretty obvious. So coming in at number 1, we've got Loki. Now this is obviously going to be everybody's favorite. It was the one I was most anticipated for, and it came week after week. It came with good episodes, good dialogue, good characters, good acting, and it was really just by far a step above every other Disney Plus show that came out this year. Like, if Hawkeye is a 7 out of 10, this is a 9 out of 10, and I cannot stress enough how integral this is going to be to future Marvel. And it doesn't just exist for the sake of setting up more. You can tell this is a Loki story, and it has philosophical questions asked on both ends, and it's good, it has meaning, and I really love the character development and the relationship between Loki and Sylvie and Morbius. It's just a really, really good show, and that might sound super redundant as I'm just talking about how good it is, but it's easy to watch for the most part. Even if you aren't a huge Marvel fan, you just like the character of Loki, there's something here for you. But yeah, that's it. That's my list. Let me know down below what your favorite and least favorite are. And yeah, check out any other video on the channel if you feel like it. I posted an upcoming movies of 2022 video yesterday, so if you are not sure what movies to look out for 2022, give that a look. And yeah, take care.